wisecrackers!
So, this time we did not lose our friend, Sir Laura. So let's continue exploring this place.
Vrogir's culture was so focused on brutality and violence, and yet they write so beautifully of it.
Okay, let's pray.
The grim drip, drip, drip of floodwater and the bloated body at your feet make this place feel more like a defiled tomb than a temple. Nevertheless, you approach the altar.
Hope this is less dramatic than the last time. Bow your head in prayer.
Your vision clouds, and you open your eyes to a dark glade. Before you lies a bull, trapped beneath a fallen tree. It stares at you with malevolent eyes. As you watch, it transforms to a bear, claws digging into the earth as it struggles to dislodge the log. You blink, and it turns again. A gorilla now. It's vaulted back, pushing hard against the wood. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated, and its contemptuous eyes return to you.
Strength! Give me your vigor!
Refuse. Oh, have to give it, yeah?
The grim drip, drip
Let's
your vision
see.
as you walk. After a few...
Strength!
The god shifts shape again, contorting into a snake. Grimacing, you reach out your hand, and Vrogir sinks his fangs deep into your palm. You feel his curse spreading throughout your body as your strength starts to ebb away. At the same time, the snake grows stronger and starts to pulse with a faint light. You drag your hand back before the very last of your vigor slips away, and you stand hunched over and gasping for breath. The gentle glow within Vrogir grows brighter until you struggle to look at him. The god bursts into yellow flame, searing its way through the log. Vrogir transforms again, standing before you in his true orcish form, before snorting in derision and walking away. The vision slowly fades, and you are back in the temple, the smell of damp death filling your nostrils. You see that a crude sun pictograph has been hacked into the altar's rock.
Huh. Okay, that was easy.
What's this? I found something.
Let's dig. Actually, any spirits of a priest works?
Before you is the spirit of a priestess, an orc priestess. She's an imposing warrior monk, but gripped with terror as she gazes upon something looming over her from across the hall. She staggers back a few steps. An echoing roar fills your ears, rushing water. The priestess turns to flee, but is suddenly blasted off her feet by an immense, unseen force.
Well, guess what? We all drowned.
Kneeling before the altar is the spirit of another orc, a priest. He produces an ornate dagger and slices open the palm of his hand. Around him, the sound of rushing water grows.
Rogier, I am your servant to my last breath.
He daubs the altar with his spectral blood and bows. The roar of water intensifies. He is suddenly swept forward. His skull hits the altar with a crunch.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume...
Let's sell some stuff here.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Thank you. Where should we go now? Let's see. To the cave? Actually, where did they saw the big guy, the big troll? Bishop Alexander, okay. So we've done this part. Let's go to the cave. Big guy here.
The troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
No cave for you.
Mentioned that you had dealing. Let's glance at the black ring banner nearby and ask what's in the cave.
The troll crosses his arms across his chest and shakes his head.
I get sack of meat every day to watch cave, not answer questions about cave. Island keeps me strong, stronger than other trolls. Go now, or there will be pummeling.
Remember that you're a Thrall of Almira and you need to get past.
Huh? Stop your mouth noises. No cave for you. I tell you this before.
Mentioned that you had dealings with some of his compatriots before, Grog and Mark. Can he just trust you and let you pass?
No care about other puny trolls.
The troll grimaces and spits a melon-sized...
No cave for you.
Stand back or else.
The troll looks over you thoughtfully while one of his fingers rummages around his nostril.
Cave for you.
Oh, no fighting? Okay, let's go.
An empty cave with a bare altar. Strange.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something. You feel an invisible hand grab you by the throat. Cold, unseen lips brush your ear. You can't make out any words, but you understand what you're hearing. Whispered tears, screams in the dark, blood, pain, blood. The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar watches you silently. It's waiting.
Okay. Let's do some blood. Did it work?
The altar before you seems relative. All you can see is a smear of... You feel you can't make... The hand releases you, and you...
Do you have some blood to throw at it?
The altar before you, all you feel, you can't. The hand.
Okay, I'll be back. Actually go on top of you. Oh, there is an entrance over there. There are some spells that can create blood. Don't think I have any kind of scrolls here. Voidwalk and fish exchange. Swap some fish, cast it on a barrel with fish inside. Oh, I missed that. Okay. I'm gonna be back. Let's go and see Alexander, I think, yeah? Gonna murder everyone on this island, apparently. Well, Finve, how do you call it? Gonna have less people attempting to take our godhood, yeah?
You!
The elves.
You! Run home, little godwoken. You find a... You are not worthy. Run back to your hearth. Cower there while death searches for you.
The laughter died.
Good. You may... Not from me, at least. The island, the other god... In his form... But they do not fail. Yes, he resides here for a time. He and his... He is not the godwoken or shrieking monsters tied to posts. I protect, but not. What one godwoken does to another is divine business.
The elf.
Once, the trials do not kill me. It is not the place of... We walk. Turn to... May Terse and Delius ever watch over you.
The bear nods an uninterested greeting, as if you were just another elf. The bear yawned.
Well, well, this is more like it. Finally, a structure with taste.
The priestess is oblivious to you, Instead, she's locked in frantic, desperate prayer.
Oh, she can sell stuff. Not bad stuff actually. Good skill box.
Almighty Duna, save your children, deliver us from the void.
The elven priest fervently prays.
Tell us what to do, brave Tersendelius. The Black Ring are on the threshold, and yet they fear us. I know it. They fear who we are. They fear the elves.
Listen the voice of your god within, allow it to speak through you.
You tell him his enemies are right to fear the elves. All should fear the elves, for the elves will rise. He must listen to his leaders. He must be ready. The time is near. The voice finishes with an aside. The elves will rise and follow you. When you are all-powerful, when you are divine.
Bid ease,
Ho
sister.
there, hopeful. I belong to Tersendelius. To whom are you sworn?
Hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless.
Guardian Angel. Oh. Allies in melee range redirect 50% receive damage to you. Oh no, thank you. Overpower. Needs knife. Onslaught. Challenge. Mark target enemy. If they die in the next 2 turns, you are healed and receive damage and armor bonuses. Target survive, you receive bonuses and caster receive damage. That's actually cool. Assassinate, something new. Attack your target with malicious aim. When performed from stealth, this attack gains 50% damage increase. Oh, that's cool.
Bid ease, sister. We're safe now.
Almighty Duna, hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless.
Tell him you belong to Tersendelius.
How wonderful. Tell me, when was the last time you heard from him?
Reasonably recently.
You've heard his whispers in the trees?
He's more direct.
He takes a deep breath, then bows to you.
I was not ruthless enough to be divine. I could not earn entry to the Council's great academy, but I may serve those who may, if they serve Tersendelius. How can I help you?
How may I avoid your mistakes?
I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance. You must do the same, and hope they hear you. But most of all, you must be ruthless, where I was not. That I do not know. I prayed at each altar, heard nothing but Tersendelius' voice in the whispers of the trees. Tersendelius tells me all is well.
That part of you that is Tersendelius shrugs, as if to say, sometimes the trees whisper to themselves.
If it may help you, I wish you well.
Level 17. Okay. Good stuff.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe?
Tell him the lizard champion is dead.
Such dreadful news. I thank you for your kindness, but I fear that all is lost. I shall pray for his redemption, and for ours.
Bid ease, sister. We're safe now.
Almighty,
He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and
save your children.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe? Such...
he lowers his head.
This is incredible. What a structure.
Lucian and the Death Fog robbed our people of this glory.
The elf prays hard.
Soon, Tirsan Delius will give us the power to smash the ring and all our enemies. Your faith serves you, brother.
He closes his eyes once.
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits.
Oh, this is for a Sibyl quest, yeah?
Lower your weapons.
So we're gonna fight now. Okay.
I have heard enough.
Oh, Garrett.
Your words mean nothing.
I will have your head, Seeker.
Oh, this is Garrett's store. Okay. I was thinking we're gonna trade with a Magister.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down.
No, I think we're gonna fight.
Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive to see it.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace.
He must explain himself.
Whatever Alexander's reply might have been, it is drowned by Gareth's alarming chuckle.
Godwoken? Have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucien's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
Gareth looks to you, then to Alexander. He digs his teeth into his lower lip until blood seeps out from the tender skin. The silence is thick, yet neither Gareth nor Alexander move.
You are not Damien. You are not Damien. Damien. My sins have been as great as yours, Alexander. I've just been too blind to see them. It's just your father. You could forgive Alexander when I could not, Godwoken. I hope you show me the same kindness. I will meet you aboard the Lady Vengeance when you are ready.
Okay, it's time for Ivan quest.
As you approach Alexander, Ifan catches you by...
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I need this.
Ifan strides forwards and feints a punch at Alexander's nose with his right hand. As the Divine Bishop raises his hands to protect himself, Ifan grasps both of his wrists and headbutts him. As Alexander staggers back, blood streaming from his nose, Ifan tightens his grip on Alexander's wrists and spits a question.
Why? Why did you and Lucian send me on a suicide mission to kill the elves? Why did you lie to me?
Alexander wrenches his hands free from Ifan's grasp and holds his broken nose, blood streaming between his shaking fingers.
Why? The same reason we did everything. To protect the realm. What price all of Rivellon against just one portion? Any divine would do the same if it meant saving everything. You should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you would make it. But he also knew that if he told you the truth, you would falter. He knew you well, Ifan.
Why kill the elves?
He knew you'd have to be tricked. But I'm his son. I can be trusted to the end, and I will take any actions necessary for the good of all. Nothing can stop me, not even death.
Ifan draws his weapon. His hands are steady, calm, and controlled as can be.
Death stops everyone eventually. You rose from the dead once. You won't rise this time.
He stands over Alexander and stabs him 7 times. When the deed is done, Alexander lies lifeless. Ifan stands trembling, his hands covered in the blood of the Divine's only son.
Okay, before we do this, I would like to talk to him. I think we have to kill him eventually. I would like to see his side of the story, why he did all this, source colors and stuff. Maybe we can talk him in spirit form actually.
I will have you
be at Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his... Whatever
Godwoken, this my own... I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed...
Gareth.
You are not Damien, my sin. You could forgive...
keep your hands where I can see it.
She watches you carefully, steady, unsmiling, alert.
Step carefully, stranger, and do as the divine order tells.
As you approach Alexander,
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I understood.
Ifan strides as Alexander.
Why?
Alexander.
Why? You should be proud. He knew you, but I'm...
Ifan, and he shakes.
Death stops everyone eventually.
He halts, looking you in the eye. As he lowers his weapon.
For you, I can...
If you have something to say, sorcerer, just spit it out.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact. I am more alive than ever. I walk in my father's footsteps, and soon I shall become the divine.
Mark that he isn't the only God-walking who could ascend.
I was born for this duty. As long as he lived, my father groomed me to take his place, to speak for the gods. And make no mistake, divinity is a duty, not a reward. Others may be able to claim the mantle, but only I can shoulder the burden, the responsibility.
What happened between you and Dallas?
She had her accomplice, Friedemann, pose as someone who could train me how to master my god-woken powers. But it was a lie. They sought to hinder, not help. While I was being occupied by Friedemann, Dallas began taking over the Order. I confronted them once I returned from the Hall of Echoes, and the pair of them tried to kill me. They must be Black Ring agents, tasked with preventing me from ascending. They won't succeed, though. I know what needs to be done, and I have good, loyal Magister and Paladin companions to help me see that it is done.
Do you know how to go to the council?
I do, and plainly, you do not. God-woken you might be, but you are not worthy of becoming divine. Only I have the will, the strength to do what is necessary. And now that those traitors, Dallas and Friedemann, have no influence over me, the way forward is clear. Or what? But you are desperate. That much is clear. Make yourself of use to me, and I shall help you unlock the council. Do you really think the future divine should take such risks? Besides, you're the one, perhaps.
You're thinking the same thing. Alexander wants to be the new divine.
Divinity requires a certain strength of character.
We're talking about the same person, right? Trusting Alexander.
He hardly has his father's...
Decide what to do with Alexander.
Either make yourself useful, or keep out of my way, sorcerer.
Okay, let Ifan kill him. Why not? This guy made our life miserable at Fort Joy, and because of him, a lot of people died, so it's only fair to give him the judgment.
I will have you...
Be at Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth. Whatever
God, what this... my own... I've forgotten nothing. Alexander...
Gareth.
You are not Damien, my sin. You could forgive.
Okay, now we save. We start the fight.
As you approach Alexander...
You know how long I've sought
Ifan strikes as Alex...
Why?
Alexander...
Why? You should be proud. He knew, but I...
Ifan...
Death stops everyone eventually.
He stands over...
Don't get experience for him, yeah? Enemy stand down. That's good. Now I need to take care of you guys. Miss. This one can die.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, not enough. Okay, we can try this one.
Glory is mine.
Maybe this way. Ah, missed the second time. Oh, he got this one. Physical armor 33, I did not saw it. Sorry.
Back, Quackers! Our shield has gone mad!
This is one unlucky paladin. Missed a lot of shots and then his attack got blocked. Challenge won. Nice. So it's not necessary for us to kill it, yeah? A member of our party can kill it. For the challenge bonus. Okay, Alexander, you're dead. Dispel illusion? Cool. Divine Reckoning. Level 16. Can eat his head, actually. That's right.
You rise from the altar, brushing dust from your robes. Your guards and the priests of Rogir watch you expectantly. You nod. Rogir accepted you. The sequence is now complete. Ralik, Rogir, and Zorstissa worshipped the sun, while Tyr Sendelius, Duna, Zantetza, and Amadia worshipped the moon. Alarmed shouts and the sounds of fighting echo from another part of the temple of Rogir. Your
Oh, okay. But we're gonna go and fight the other guy. No competition will survive. Spirit vision.
The spirit of Alexander looks bitterly dejected. He turns to you.
My journey has ended, but the world still needs a divine. Tell me, have you learned how to enter the council yet? Not so hasty. I have to know your intentions before I help you. What do you mean to do with the power of divinity if you succeed?
I'm gonna save the world. So that you'll decide how to act if and when you claim these powers. Nothing certain, so it would be foolish to speak with certainty.
You will do, Godwoken. Rallic, Vrogir, and Zolstissa favored the sun, while Duna, Tyrsendilius, Xantetza, and Amadia favored the moon. Align their idols thusly at the entrance to the council. Then there's the lever. It requires a great power source. I had one. Perhaps it's still with my remains. Otherwise, you must scour the island. Farewell, Godwoken. I hope you don't disappoint.
So what? My guess that he's with the black ring was not right. He knows the combination to go like inside the council, but why didn't he go? Interesting. So where is the mother tree actually? This side? Some source over there. Where is the chest over there? Okay, let's go and take it. Must buff peace of mind before we start combat, yeah? We'll get wheats. 31 in initiative. It's quite a lot actually.
A customer. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Find something to safeguard your...
Destroy magic armor on the character. Damage is based on your level and receive bonus from trade. Deuce's head is good, but the problem is you need to like reduce their magic armor to make it good. Equalize. Vitality and armor percentages of character and target area are summed up and redistributed equally. Okay. Forced exchange, chicken claw, chameleon clock. You take the first step towards godhood. The cost of all source skills is modified by 3 source points. So you like get free source skills when you use this one. You use all your source, but you can use the other source skills for 2 turns. Interesting.
Vulnerable flesh. A distant place called Nemesis.
You're a demon. Okay, what about you?
Make trade. The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For a brief moment, you see row upon row of jagged teeth stretching right back to its gullet.
A distant, hungry place. Your war draws me.
Don't have any blood skills, blood scrolls. Yeah?
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the true legs had their war. I pray to thee to bring us back, to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your...
Don't listen to the voice.
She opens her eyes and turns...
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance to live. You, divine, as if.
Success impossible.
And even if you were divine, look at what the last one did. Lucia...
She closes her eyes.
They all...
She stares directly...
With that...
Can I get higher ground? Don't think so. She's easy to kill actually.
The altar sits before you, leaves rustling quietly in the breeze. A crescent moon has been carved into its wood.
Okay, this one is easy. Okay, now we need to figure out a way where to find the black fog guy or black ring guy. Black ring camp. He destroyed this camp. Okay, let's try it again with escape. So we've got two choices. Let's first give him the head.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. All you can see is a smear of... You feel an invisible hand. You can't make out. The hand releases you. The altar before you see... All you can see is... You feel... You can't... The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar before all you feel a sense as you watch. The rock wall behind the altar starts to bleed, to dissolve, to evaporate into nothing.
Oh, so, okay. This is the place. Oh, we got the head back.
You suddenly feel pain, blinding, burning pain. Your screams have been reduced to hoarse whimpers. You're too weak to struggle against your chains anymore. An ugly, staccato voice rises above your whimpers, barking a command to someone. Dispose. You hear a wondrous sound, that of a merciful blade slicing downward through the air. The pain ends, and darkness envelops you.
Okay, the hand did nothing. Vassalomed. Okay. Red Prince needed to speak to him, yeah?
You behold a face you've seen before, in blackened glass. Soul sickness incarnate, the rotten flesh of the world's most shameful desires, an all-knowing affliction. This is the God King's pallid envoy, walking the world as the Sallow Man. You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger and his hate banging on the door of your mind.
Push back barrow into the Solomon head, looking for the secrets of a Council of Seven.
A cacophony assails you. A melee of clanging bells and scraping nails, mixed with laughter and insanity and pain. Then, the sallow man ejects you, and you realize you were never in his mind at all. He was in yours, with all his agonizing, caterwauling lunacy. He knows you want the secrets of the Council of Seven. He lets you know he has them, and that you will never take them from him. You behold a face you've seen before, as you feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger.
So what, the Red Prince not gonna speak with him?
You behold a face you feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, a cacophony as he was in yours, with...
Yeah, let's fight him. Or we can give him the head and then fight
You
him.
behold a face as you feel him in your... Sallow points a long-nailed finger at Alexander's dead eye. Sickly waves of emotion wash from him. You feel like you've eaten a rock. But you think you recognize the feeling. It's love. Or at least, a form of love. Sallow thrusts his nail forward and skewers Alexander through the eye socket. He raises Alexander's head and looks him in the one remaining eye. Then, slowly and deliberately, Sallow begins to eat. An acid joy assaults your senses as the Sallow man devours the memories of the Bishop Divine, the son of Lucian, the God-woken, who shall never be but the twisted remains of what was once an elf. Wordlessly he breathes, a torrent of anger and rage, but changed. This new anger is more confident and sure, and more powerful. And in the rage are snatches of memory, of Sallow dying in the fog. He makes it clear that the time for questions now is past. A sick glee emanates from the Sallow mind, and in an instant you know what is on offer. A new you, an improvement on the old, on the tip of his finger, ready to be granted. You need only say the word. He grins and holds his hand towards you. A you with noble blood and the ingrained understanding that you were bred to lead. But then, the Sallow man's grin becomes a snarl, and his outreached hand grasps at you, grabs hold of a part of you, and pulls. And with a rending, tearing sound that seems to fill the whole wide world, your military skills and bearing, as much a part of you as was your soldier's heart, is torn away, and as the Sallow man releases you, you hear the wordless question. Are you not happy now? Sallow, he stares into your brow. Sallow gives you a long look. The tendrils of his mind snap about yours, but they do not probe. With difficulty, he summons the power of his speech.
Are you sworn?
No.
Swear, and I give you the key to the mountain.
He snarls. He will only
swear you.
His cruel scrape.
God.
What did they lose? Elf Scholar, Champion of our Joy, Hero. Did something to me. What did he do? wits. Didn't I have the more wits than 10? Okay, let's reload and do stuff a little bit different. Gonna just kill him on the spot. Before we do that, let's see, Red Prince.
You behold a face you've seen as the sallow man. You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts. Screaming, biting rage blazes across your mind, and a great roar emerges from his mouth, as if all the fury beneath the world was coming to burn the very earth. And in your mind, the roar becomes a word.
Kill!
Right where I want you.
Took a lot of damage just from moving around. Oh, I forgot to flash sacrifice, okay. And I lost my shield, yeah? Of course. Why did I lose my shield? Constitution -4. Because of a lag. Okay. Can do a sucker punch. Survived.
him fading!
I am the right hand of the king.
So problem to target this guy. Now he's dead. Okay. I forgot about you. Huh. Gonna do some nasty stuff, yeah?
Greet the Reaper for me.
Got his hand.
You are the Sallow Man, a twisted undead elf, your memories flashing through you like sparks from a blazing fire through smoked air, passing so fast you can barely see an image before it's gone. An elven child, the moon, the sun, the void, the dirt, a death in the fog amongst the trees, the ugly hag in the desert alley whose sight you took, an artifact that powers a lever. You strain to hold on to that one last memory, and at last it comes. Sendelius, Duna, Zantetza, and Amadia, all worshipping the moon. The sallow blood within the meat was corrupted long before his death. It makes you sick, and then Sallow's memories are gone.
Got a new skill. Okay, let's see the mirror.
The bilious film reforms in the glass and becomes a knight in shining armor, sunshine glinting upon his helm, the light reflecting, masking his features. On seeing your face, he snaps the mirror shut. The bilious film reforms. You gaze into the mirror, and you see a red lizard.
Is that Sadher? I must see her. Step aside, please, and let me look into the mirror. Thank you. Now, let's see what visions this dark glass weaves. I see her. She's in a city. There's a great cathedral. Arcs. She's in the city of Arcs. I recognize the cathedral from paintings in my palace. I know where Sadher is. And once I leave this island, god or no god, I will find her.
The broom upon the glass spins and whirls, but no face appears. The owner must be busy. Or dead. The cloying miasma within the glass shimmers, and a face comes into view. A well-dressed dwarven woman, peering closely at you. With a hiss, she closes the mirror and is gone.
Okay. Lost a skill. Oh, I had this one. First aid. Okay, got you. Finesse. Give us a phase capacitor, but we've got already a phase capacitor, not just one. So we could have opened like a place a lot sooner than coming here. Not a lot of enemies for my as I expected. I expected a lot more here.
Oh, God, Woken. Such a pleasure. Did you miss me? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you did. My lord's given me another chance, such is his grace and wisdom. As for you, well, you're out of chances. How many have you had by now, I wonder? 2, 3, 100? It must all be a blur for you.
How are you still alive?
Life after death is the privilege of the favored, darling. And to gain his favor, all he asks is but one gift.
She peers at you through narrow eyes. Her next words do not pass her lips, yet pierce your ears as if she'd spoken them.
Your head.
Yeah, was the damage when we're gonna knock her out? Okay, before we go there, let's see what we've got here. Just trash. Okay, spirit vision.
Every time, Godwoken. Why can't I just kill you? It doesn't matter. He'll fetch me like he always has. He won't deny me his glory, his presence, his scent.
What is your lord's plan?
Has he not simply told you by now? Are you sure you're Godwoken? That head of yours is awfully empty for a wannabe divine. Shouldn't you be wise or something?
He leers at you. You feel his hate, his rage, his blinding thirst for blood. Your blood. He reaches into your mind. And fails. He has no power now. The power is all yours.
Search the location to the key of a mountain.
He howls in pain, and hate, and rage, and tries to push you away, but he cannot. So, he closes his eyes and summons everything. A raging torrent of memories washes through you, so fast you can barely see an image before it's gone. An elven child, the moon, and at the last, part of the key to the mountain. Ralik, Vrogir, and Zor Stissa worshipping the sun.
Haft of a sword breaker. Oh, okay. It's useful stuff. So, the houses will soon war with each other. All falls into place like autumn follows summer. The plan proceeds, and I can now assure you that the empire shall crumble from within should your attempts to stop a red prophecy fail. Our attempts to stop a red prophecy fails. Oh, come on, so it's not like we have to stop the birth of the dragons here. So much gold lying around. What's wrong with you people?
The unwholesome murk clears, to reveal more unwholesome murk, as if the mirror is lying forgotten at the bottom of a well.
Okay, let's see what body parts we got.
Ugh. This. Ugh. This. Ugh. This won't be of any use.
So what else did we left undiscovered here? Hard to tell, yeah? Let's go inside. Champion of the Gods, where is it? Set, Sun and Moon. Moon, Fork, Sun and Tyr. I have no idea who is Sun. Sun is the goddess, yeah? Okay, let's see it. Wizards go with Moon. Yeah, got that. Wizards go with Sun. Yes. Elf Moon. Wait, human goes sun, okay. Imp. Moon and dwarf also moon. Okay.
Won't budge. Force won't work. Interesting. It may still be in working order. Interesting. It may still be in working order.
The doors loom above you, one step closer to the Council, one step closer to Divinity. The others must surely be thinking the same. After all, only one of you can ultimately ascend. Time for an honest discussion, perhaps.
Before we do that, I'm gonna take a little break and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do it.
well. This is, as they say, it. Divinity. Surreal, is it not? So much more insubstantial, almost, than desiring an empire, or vengeance, or fame. That said, I'll not deny I very much aspire to the surreal. No greater emperor than the one that sits on the throne of gods.
Tell him there is no higher honor than that to stand beside you as the new divine.
He sighs deeply.
Oh, you'll probably think this highly uncharacteristic of me, but I'm inclined to agree. This journey of ours, this strange and violent pilgrimage, it has changed some preconceptions. It's not so much that my desires have changed, it's that they've multiplied. They were like a diamond kept hidden in a secret pocket for none but me to see. But then the diamond was forced into the open, held against the light. And in that light, so many colors I never knew were there. Sadder. The promise of dragons. I value them more highly now even than divinity. The final prize is yours. I'm content to follow a more unexpected path.
Okay.
We're finally here, on the doorstep of divinity. Merits a word, doesn't it? After all, only one of us can become the new divine. But don't worry, I won't stand in your way. From the moment you came back for me on that ship, I knew you were special. You've proven it time and again.
Oh,
she kisses you on the cheek.
You will be the new divine. I will remain myself. All I ever wanted, really.
Looks like we're at the end of the line. Look, divinity is an immense responsibility. All that power, it corrupts. I saw what it did to Lucian, a soldier like me. I won't let that happen to anyone else. For their sake, and the sake of Rivellon, I must ascend.
But then tell him that we're gonna take this burden from him.
He nods once, decisively.
I'll support you. Let's go.
So we have to find the mother tree before we go, no? Oops. So we have to go back.
The Mother Tree calls you, Godwoken. The Mother Tree call.
Oh, so we have to climb, okay.
Mother, you don't look well.
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me.
The scion of the Mother Tree. Let me talk to her, please. She and I have business. The Shadow Prince is dead, and I ate his wicked heart.
The Mother is angry. She desires the enemy's heart. But you may still make amends, Sibyl. Your actions cause great pain to the Mother. You cause great pain to all elves when you run from duty. You cause great pain to yourself. But now you are here. The Mother forgives. It is time for you to fulfill your destiny. You are the prime scion. You are the daughter of the Mother Tree. You are the one that will replace her. You must take root now. The Mother is sick. Soon she dies. It is time. The elves need a new mother. They need you. Take root, Sibyl. The Mother demands it of you.
This is a momentous decision. I'm not entirely certain.
Okay, let's save and see the both options. If we supposedly her destiny, perhaps she should agree to this.
You're right. I'm the prime scion. I cannot refuse.
Bless you, Sibyl. I bow before the Mother. Now close your eyes and listen to the heart. Become one with the heart.
Sibyl closes her eyes for what seems only a moment, then opens them wide with a gasp.
I heard the great ancestral heartbeat. Louder and louder, in unison with mine. It felt as if my mind, my single palace, became a city, then an empire, then a whole world filled with every morsel of knowledge and power ever accumulated by any elf since the birth of the species. It was daunting. It was too much. It was far too much. It was perfect. When I opened my eyes, I knew I was no longer the same woman. I'm more. I'm a people. Its fate and its future.
You feel it, don't you, Sibyl? You are now the heart. Go on from here to become our god as well. The Mother would bid you leave. Do not wait for her to change her mind.
Interesting. Take root? What kind of skill is take root? No skill as take root. Okay. We actually need to find another part of the armor.
The Mother would bid you leave.
Sabine touches your arm.
Look, it's Sahela.
Sabine, it is so good to see you once more. I must speak with you. It is of the greatest importance. At last I see clearly. I know what must be done. The mother is sick. She is weak. Her grip slips at last. You make her so. You kill her scions. You are strong now, Sabine. You are prime scion. You are God-woken. This is a unique opportunity. The impossible is now possible. Kill her. Free us from her tyranny. Please, finish what you start. One more kill. You must strike at her heart. Do this for me. Do this for all of us. Set us free.
I cannot. I did my duty as Prime Scion. I am rooted, Sahela. I will be the new Mother Tree one day.
You must not be. You must not be. Even if you are rooted, you can still undo the Tyrant Tree. I hope you change your mind, Sabine. Find her heart and destroy it. Set you...
Okay, let's destroy it, why not? Let's see what's gonna happen.
The mother would bid you leave. You would bring death. Death comes to you.
damage. Let's kill it. Nice, come close to us. How many times you gonna summon this stuff?
I'll yield to none. Prepare yourself. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sabine lays a hand upon your forearm.
Step back. I have business with the mother. I'm going to kill her.
You must allow this. It's important.
Sabine reaches out to the tree. She allows her power to burgeon and grow, and then she directs it all at the heart. The tree shudders, and then screams. The heart of the mother tree withers and dies. All is still.
Well, we did what we else asked for, so let's see. Fight her now.
Well, this place is, welcoming, isn't it?
If Anne claps you on the shoulder...
Feel yourself.
None.
Oh my god. Okay, some more damage.
Ready.
Got to fight you too. Had a lot of money on you actually. Well, you had money, now you don't have it. Now we need to do something with our weight. How much do we need to lose? 6. Okay, that's not a lot. So where is Sahia? We need to kill some kind of knight actually. And one more quest here.
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you.
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and for you there shall...
The knight sighs heavily, staring down at his broken body.
My duty is done, Godwoken, but you have a divine path ahead of you. Hurry. Enter the academy before the Black Ring can take any more lives. Please, go.
Well, we're gonna find it next time. So, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you next time. Bye!